Good morning, everyone. The winter weather warning is where we begin this morning. It just started about 45 seconds ago. That weather could bring with it some dangerous road conditions.
We have the latest list of closures scrolling across the bottom of your screen. And we do have team coverage beginning with our Cole Hankey, who shares how state police will be out helping drivers and asking them to make sure they help out too.
The Illinois State Police are asking you to rethink your holiday traveling plans. But if you must hit the road, they're asking you to slow down and move over for their troopers.
We anticipate seeing an increased number of people taking the additional chances to try to get to their loved ones. One of the things that we caution is please reevaluate your trips.
It's already been a bad year for the Illinois State Police and Scott's Law crashes. There have already been more this year than last year, but they're hoping that number doesn't get any higher over the next week.
We anticipate potentially, these hazards being out there. That's why we're trying to educate the public.
A lot of these crashes tend to happen during winter weather emergencies, so ISP officials are asking people to play it safe, especially when they see troopers out on the side of highways helping stranded drivers.
This does stress the officers. We train our officers to do a passenger side approach in our training academy to prevent them from being near the driving lanes to help minimize their exposure to traffic. But still, when you're dealing with a lot of slide-offs, a lot of crashes and stuff like that, it is stressful being out there because you're worried about your safety.
Scott's Law requires drivers to move over to the far lane and slow down for all emergency vehicles, not just police officers. Not doing so can result in big fines and license suspensions. And if an emergency official is hurt in the accident, the penalties get even bigger.
Please don't crowd the plow. Please don't try to pass the plow. These are big pieces of equipment. It's hard for the operators to see, anybody, especially if it's windy and it's snowing and cold.
Now, if you are in a minor accident this weekend, don't be surprised if the Illinois State Police hand you one of these cards, which spells out all of the officer information for a trooper who arrives on the scene, but may have to leave pretty quickly to get to a bigger accident somewhere in the area. These will be used to help with police reports later down the road and then insurance reports for drivers. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey.
Continuing our winter coverage now, extremely cold weather is moving into the area today.
And that's right, and WMBD's Jack Bozigas joins us live in Peoria. Jack, how is it looking out there ahead of today's storm?
Yeah, well, it's pretty cold out here so far, and this is not even the worst to come yet. So, the snow is still along the Mississippi, so we have a few hours before it really kicks in here. Now, as you guys were saying, the winter storm warning has officially begun as of 6 a.m. Currently, it's about 30 degrees out here. There are some flurries coming down, so it's nothing too crazy, but there has been salted roads. I've seen numerous plows going by, salting War Memorial Drive and University, so the roads should be pretty good, but they, with the temperatures freezing, they expect to salt some more than normal. So, reporting live in Peoria, Jack Bozigas, WMBD News.
Thanks for that update, Jack. Snow is expected to start falling this morning with bitter cold and gusts up to 50 miles per hour through Saturday.
WMBD's Shabnam Dinesh has a closer look at the impact and preparations at the Peoria International Airport.
Here at the Peoria International Airport, where it is the calm before the storm. Passengers behind me are checking in for one of the last flights before a major snowstorm hits the Peoria area. Peoria International Airport Director Gene Olson says they have been preparing since October for snowstorms. Olson says the snow is not a big deal, but the bitter cold and 30 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts will be.
The wind by itself is enough to cancel a flight if it's blowing out of the wrong direction. If it's blowing right down the runway, that's not a big deal. Airplanes can handle that. If it's blowing across the runway and you've got those big of a gusts, then that's a bigger issue.
And if you are flying out of the Peoria Airport, you are encouraged to check with your airline for any delays or cancellations. Reporting in Peoria, Shabnam Dinesh.
Well, let's check in on some flights here in central Illinois. A few cancellations we're seeing at the Peoria International Airport as of this morning. In arrivals this evening, the 5:35 from Lexington, 8:19 and 8:56 flights from Chicago have all been canceled.
And in departures, the only flight that's been canceled is American Airlines Flight 3826 to Chicago. The flight was supposed to leave at 2:33 p.m.
And in Bloomington at the Central Illinois Regional Airport, all flights arriving and departing are currently still good to go. Now, of course, we'll keep an eye on these flights throughout the morning. Stay tuned to WMBD for the latest. Time now is 6:05. And here's a reminder of what can happen this year if drivers do not stay off the roads. Now, this is video from this past February when more than 100 vehicles were stalled on I-39 near Leroy due to a snowstorm. So be safe out there. And of course, be sure to check the bottom of your screen for local closings. And for a full list, head to our website, ciproud.com.
And the cold temperatures also pose a danger to your pipes. Illinois American Water is urging you to take precautions to prevent a costly repair. In temperatures under 20 degrees, water in pipes can freeze, and if not prevented, they can burst. Some easy things to do to prevent this: leaving cabinet doors open so heat reaches the pipes. But more importantly, customers are urged to let a pencil-thin strip of water run overnight to keep water flowing. And again, you can stay up to date on all the latest weather trends, parking bans, closings, and forecasts by downloading our CA Proud to Go weather app.